We're going to jump into some Sunday action. I'm talking about the Packers at the Dolphins, 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Miami's the 3-point favorite, totals 50. And even though the Fins have struggled lately, they're 5-1 straight up at home, and they're allowing just 15 points a game at the Hard Rock. As a matter of fact, the Fins are allowing just 85 points a game 85 points a game. The Fins are allowing just 85 yards a game on the ground in Miami. Is that right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But they are in the top 3 in fewest yards allowed per play in their own stadium. Can't read my own notes. Anyway, Jerome Baker and Landon Roberts, they have over 175 tackles combined. Meanwhile, Jalen Phillips and Melvin Ingram, they have 13 sacks between the both of them. Now, they're facing a Packer team who lost 5 of 7 away from Lambeau, and they averaged only 18 points a game in their travels this year. And if for some reason Miami wants to run the football against these guys, well, this Green Bay defense is in the bottom 3 in stopping the run. Now, injury-wise, David Bakhtiari is doubtful. Meanwhile, for Miami, Armstead, Rowe, Chubb, Wilson, and Phillips are questionable. When it comes to the weather report, cloudy and 52 degrees by kickoff. Going to be close to 15-mile-an-hour wind by game time as well. Now, total-wise, the Fins are 5-1 to the under on their own field. Meanwhile, Green Bay went 4-3 to the under in their last 7 on the road. I'm going to lean toward Miami -3, under 50. Next contest, Broncos, Rams, 4:30 Sunday. Denver's -3, totals 36.5. And as much as I hate backing Denver here, their D's just too good for me to fade. The Broncos allow just 19 points a game while traveling. They're also allowing fewer yards per play from scrimmage on the road than every other team in the league except for one. Alex Singleton has 124 tackles on the year. Josie Joel's right behind him with 100. No real shock here, guys. The Broncos are allowing fewer third-quarter points than any other team in the league. They're facing a Rams squad who lost 7 out of their last 8. They covered the number only 2 times during that span. When it comes to moving the football, there's not many worse than Los Angeles. These guys gain fewer yards per play at home than any other team in the league except for one. When it comes to the injury report, Howard and Wolford are out. Aaron Donald is also doubtful. Meanwhile, for Denver, Murray, Gregory, Sutton, and Rissner are questionable. Kendall Hilton is also out with a hammy. When it comes to the total, Denver's 6-1 to the under while traveling, 11-3 to the under at any location. Meanwhile, LA has gone 64% to the under for the entire year. I'm going to lean toward Denver -3, under 36.5. Next contest, it is going to be Bucks Cards, 8:20 Sunday night. And of course, that is Christmas. Tampa Bay's -8, totals 40.5. And as bad as Arizona is, well, the Bucks aren't good enough to cover this number. They failed to cover in 9 out of their last 10 contests, and they're dead last in the NFL in rushing. And when this Bucks offense travels, bad things happen. And not a lot of things happen. They're dead last in the league in road scoring. They're facing an Arizona team who covered against the likes of the Chargers, Rams, and Saints this season. They're also going to work with the man, the myth, the legend, throw it on a dime, Trace McSorley. Tell you what, dude's going to go hard for 60 minutes if he stays healthy, doesn't get knocked out, doesn't get a concussion, doesn't tweak an ankle, bust a shoulder up. Trace McSorley, good to see him get his chance because that dude's a grinder, man. That dude loves football. Now, injury-wise, Beachum, Hamilton, and Brown are questionable. Murphy, Allen, and Colt McCoy, they are inactive. Now, total-wise, Arizona saw unders against the likes of New England, the Chargers, and Seattle. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay's 5-1 to the under in their last 6 on the road. I'm going to lean toward Arizona +8, under 40.5.